Mr. President, India's position on veto has been that as long as veto exists, it must be held by all permanent members as a matter of fairness and justice. We therefore support the common African position on the veto. As regard to the substantive aspects of the exercise of veto, my delegation has the following observations. 1. The use of veto has been a provision available to only 5 member states, although it goes against the concept of sovereign equality of UN member states. 2. During the last 8 decades, all 5 permanent members of the Council have used the veto to achieve their respective political ends. And 3. Over this period, the veto has been used nearly 200 times. Today, there are many options on the table on the use of veto within a reformed UN Security Council. We are ready to work with other delegations on the way forward. We would like to highlight that the veto initiative by the document A/77/L.52 does not address the issue of exercise of veto in a comprehensive manner. It only calls for a debate at the UN General Assembly within 10 days of casting the veto. In fact, this has not in any way prevented the exercise of veto. Since the adoption of the resolution on 26th of April 2022, the veto has been exercised on 18 occasions already, including one this morning, whereas it was only used 3 times in 2020 and once in 2021. This makes it clear that even with the best of intent, piecemeal approaches on reform will not work. Furthermore, we still do not have an updated compilation of all suggestions and proposals made so far on this or any other cluster as per GA Resolution 62/557, simply because a few among us do not want any progress, ironically thereby wielding a de facto veto over the process of Council reform itself. Therefore, we continue to urge strongly that all 5 aspects of UN Security Council reform, including the question of veto, must be addressed in a comprehensive manner through clearly defined timelines in the IGM process by beginning text-based negotiations at the earliest. India remains fully committed to support any initiative that genuinely furthers the objective of achieving meaningful and comprehensive reform of the United Nations architecture. Thank you, Mr. President.